You're not pictured.
Go ahead, we'll call the Village Planning Commission meeting to order at 5:32 p.m. Amy Costa, could you please provide us with a roll call?
Sure. Norm?
Here.
Doug?
Here.
Joe?
Here.
Amy?
Here.
And the mayor.
I am here as well.
Very good.
Can I have a motion to approve the February 11th, 2021 meeting?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second that.
All those in favor signify by aye. Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Okay, this evening we are here to talk about the proposed zoning change request for the property at 421 High Street, included in the copy of the application, and a staff report from Dave Radishy. Dave, the floor is yours, sir.
Okay, this was presented to the council. The council set a public hearing for April 20th. Per the code, we have to provide, the planning commission has to provide a recommendation to the council. The request is to go from C2 commercial to R commercial, and his justification is based on the fact that the property looks like a house. He did not provide any inside pictures of the building, just that from the exterior, and then described it in his statement of why he thinks it should be rezoned. I found some pictures of the property online today from Sequoia Realty, and I had Amy sent those out to you guys this afternoon to show that it just kind of got a residential layout to it. As you walk in, there's a living room, and it looks like there's a dining room and a couple of smaller rooms that used to be bedroom, could become bedrooms or are bedrooms. It does have a loading dock on the back end of the property with a garage door that's 4 or 5 feet off the ground with a loading dock attached to it. And there is a little bit of a warehouse space in the back of the property. So it's not completely, it's more commercial, if you ask me, than it is residential, but it does have the look of a residential. The other statement is that the property is, that the listing agent stated that he has had no interest in this property as a commercial property. The listing agent also, prior to selling to this gentleman, also made that same statement to me and asked how to get it rezoned to residential, and I told him the process, and now he gave that process to a possible property owner. The comprehensive plan is showing this as being a remaining C2. The comprehensive plan has not been updated since 2002. Since that point that the comprehensive plan has been in place, and the property's been rezoned to C2, the waterfront overlay district has been created, which allows for some retail and commercial uses. Currently, the Fairport Creamery is a residentially zoned R property with the overlay district, which allows for commercial use of a ice cream store. So this property could, even if it gets rezoned to R, could still be used for commercial uses. Adjacent to the property is a commercial use, and then to the south of the property is another property is zoned C2, but it has a residential house on it, and it's currently single family, legal non-conforming. If this property is rezoned, that single family next to the south will be an island of C2 by itself, and then everything this will become residential, and then further to the north will be C2 again. The site has been an office for 13 years for Fairport Tools, and prior to that, what I've been told, because I don't remember this because I don't think I was here, ODNR used it as the fishery site, and that's why it got changed into an office to begin with. Anybody got any questions on my staff report?
I do not have any questions. Doug?
Regarding the property to the south, do you know if that's being used, or maybe you said it and I didn't hear, is that being used as a residential use also?
Yes, it is being used as a residential use, and the auditors land use code is 510, which is single family, so it's being taxed as a residential use. I'm not even sure that the property owner even knows it's C2.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead, Tim.
I was just going to say I didn't have any questions. I was waiting to hear if anybody else did. I'll ask again. Does anybody else have questions of Dave?
I guess my only other comment would be if it changes to residential, then they would have to conform with the residential ordinances. So I don't see that as an obstacle with the loading dock in the back and so forth.
And I would agree with that statement, Doug. I really don't see an issue making this residential, especially with as easy it would be if another, if it went for sale and somebody wanted to take it back to C2 with the overlay district being there, that certainly would be very easy to do. So I don't have any objections to moving forward with this. Amy or Norm or Doug, or I'm sorry, or Joe?
This is Norm speaking, and I agree. I really don't see a problem with this going to residential. Properties across the street are also zoned residential as well.
Mm-hmm. Joe?
I have no issues.
Except that you're in Florida. That's my issue, not so much yours.
Come down.
Yeah. Amy Kapastashi, you have anything? No, you're muted.
No, I don't have anything. I think it's fine.
Okay. Then I guess on that note, I would need a motion to approve.
I move that we
I'll make a
approve.
motion.
Second,
All those,
Harrison.
all those in favor, please signify by aye. Aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Mr. Radishi, thank you again for your fine work on this matter. And we'll see you on the 20th.
All right, thank you.
I don't
Thanks, Dave.
think we have anything else on the agenda this evening, so my favorite time of the meeting, I make a motion to adjourn.
Hey, Joe, I'll be down in Port Charlotte in a couple of weeks. So I'll be able to share your sunshine for a little while.
Great.
It's been sunny and in the 80s.
Nice.
Okay, everybody, on that motion to adjourn, I need a second, and then we'll say aye.
Second.
All right, all those in favor signify by aye. Aye.
Bye.
Aye.
Have a good night, everybody. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank
See you
you.
guys later.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Good meeting.
Bye.
Yes.